This one is so smart, so sharp. She grabbed me. She gave me a kiss. I said, I think I'm never going back home to the First Lady.
You were supposed to keep that quiet.
See, now, for the average politician, that's death. For me, I don't care.
Okay, so joking about not going home to the First Lady, who's gonna be devastated to hear this, by the way. It just hurts her feelings so much that he wouldn't wanna come home to her. And then for the average politician, that would be death, but he doesn't care. Because I think he realizes that his base is immune to understanding accurately what the state of his marriage and family is. They cannot see it, they refuse to see it, they will never see it.
A storm is tearing up the digital media industry. Only our audience can save us in these difficult times. Help us reach our goal of 100,000 new members at tyt.com/team.
But let's focus on what he said right there. So he said, this one is really smart and sharp. There's definitely some weird stuff in that, but he's talking about a conservative activist, Michaela Montgomery. She coordinates conservative events for students at HBCUs. And in his extended commentary, he talks about how these HBCUs would have shut down if he hadn't provided funding to them. So it's good that he provided the funding, which any president would, theoretically. But now he has to elevate it to they'd all be closed if not for him, which is super weird. So she famously organized the Trump Chick-fil-A meetup back in April, where they pretended that he just went into a Chick-fil-A, and then there were just coincidentally a whole bunch of black supporters of his, and they acted as if it was not an organized thing, which it was. She organized it. I will give her points though, Francesca, for like she played along with his joking about adultery very naturally. That shows a little bit of ability to improv. What do you think?
Yeah, no, she was good. She wasn't like, awkwardly laughing and like said nothing. He flaunts it, John. Like it's the way that he flaunted, woke. You guys, everybody hates woke. I don't know what it means. He flaunts the amount of merch that people, buy from him. He flaunted it back in 2015 when he said he couldn't do anything wrong and he could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and nothing would happen to him. He's flaunting it again. For most politicians, even the ones that I hate on regularly, saying that you might not go home to your wife would actually hurt you. For me, you guys don't care because you embrace my hypocrisy. You excuse me for everything that I have done. I can be a convicted felon. I can be a philanderer. I can like leer after my own daughter and you all will still love me. I mean, it's just like the shame kink of his base knows no bounds, knows like has no bottom.
Yeah. Again, they just like they talk about families are so important. JD Vance, oh, he just loves families. That's why he keeps insulting people's childless cat ladies. He just loves families so much. And then the family that they love the most has the guy who was found liable for sexually assaulting someone and then lost hundreds of millions of dollars or whatever or 34 convictions for covering up another affair that he had. And just no one should aspire to any of this. No one should. Certainly they say they would not. And that's their guy. Their guy who's talking about not coming home. And by the way, we don't know what Melania's reaction to that was, admittedly. You know why? Because she wasn't there. You know why? Because of course she wasn't there. Why would she be at one of his events? It's not like they travel together. It's not like they see each other. It's not like they're a married couple or whatever. She's off living her own life, which is totally separate from his. And the funny thing is when he does pretend that that's not the case. So he had said that Melania will be back on the campaign trail with him, quote, pretty soon. Of course, that was as of September 2023. So it's been a little bit. But anyway, Trump attorney had said that her absence at his trial was not for lack of love and support.
Oh, sure.
I mean, she wasn't there. In her defense, again, it had to do with one of his affairs. She wasn't at the RNC for the first 3 days, including at his first appearance after nearly being killed. And she's already announced that she's probably not, even if he wins, she's not gonna go to the White House with him because why would she? She doesn't wanna see him. And she only technically lives with him now, in that they both live at the same expansive resort. Does anybody think that they talk on a regular basis? Does anyone think that there is any love or affection or intimacy between them? Again, you can say it doesn't matter and that it shouldn't matter, but they center families and they center marriage and they center all of this stuff that they clearly don't care about because they have not a word to say about Donald Trump when he utterly fails on all of it. Any final thoughts?
No, you're absolutely right. His wife absolutely hates him. It's ridiculous. If this were any other couple, can you imagine if Doug, Kamala's husband, was like, no, I'm not gonna move into the White House?
Oh
they
my God,
would
yeah.
I mean, it would be a story for months and months. They would never get over it. Again, but he says, he's telling us he can do it. He's a terrible liar. He knows he can get away with it.
100%. Yeah, imagine if Michelle Obama was just like, no, I'm good. I got kids or whatever. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be with my kids. I'm not gonna do it. Can you imagine what Fox News would have said?
What a
literally
terrible
every day?
wife. I mean, and they're not even doing the like terrible wife thing. They love to do that. They love to, oh my gosh, any other right-winger's wife, they will tear down Ted Cruz's wife. Like they love to do that. But if it's Trump, no, it's fine.
Yeah, 100%. I was gonna make another joke. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm actually gonna dial back that one. But anyway,
Make it.
I will say there is some hypocrisy there. That is what I will end on. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.